Everything's, what? Oh, wow, we do have kids in the classroom. Oh, we've got to make an interactive video and you want me to operate the camera? Good enough, I'll do it. You come on up on stage. All right, I'll get the camera. The camera should be rolling, isn't it? Now, don't worry about what you're wearing. I know you have a mask on. Everybody has a mask on. It's COVID, the age of COVID. Don't worry, you'll be able to, you're fine. All the kids are expecting you to be in a mask. Leave it on. Hi, kids. Welcome back. I guess we've already met each other, but here I am. I'm virtual Mr. Trill at it again. And Chris, can I take this off? Because I'm virtual. So I'm not going to be spreading anything out onto them, right? Okay. All right. Whoosh. Okay, I'm going to take my mask off because I'm virtual and I won't be able to spread any viruses or anything like that. Okay? So anyways, kids, a couple things I want to do right now is I want to go over our daily routine. Okay? Now, chances are you've already seen the open house video and I've already kind of gone down through the rules and stuff. But some of you might be wondering, what is it going to be like from day to day in the classroom? Okay? Well, okay, is it going to be any different this year, Chris? Oh, a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit different. What's going to be is there any major changes? Yeah. All right, but anyways, the daily routine is going to be the same though, right? Yeah, okay. Now, each day, you're going to come into class and you're going to sit down and get ready. That hasn't changed. That's still the same. Your mask is going to have to stay on until we get orders from the state saying we're allowed to let you have, maskless. And then if you need to get up, go to the restroom or something like that, please raise your hand. So if you have to talk to me at my desk, I'm at my desk, or Mrs. Helsley's desk, I'll have you step into the queue. The queue is that little blue piece of tape on the floor, and you walk up to it and you just kind of stand in line, okay? Is the queue new this year, Chris, because of COVID? No, it isn't new. I've been using a queue for the past 3 years, okay, and it works very, very well because it lets me give you one-on-one attention. But anyways, the other thing that what I want to emphasize is that this year, more than anything, Parker Pride is very, very important. And we're going to be following the guidelines of Parker Pride as we work this year in our daily routine. Chris, what are the Parker Pride, what does that stand for? Oh, okay, that's right. P stands for being positive. R stands for respect. The I is what? Anybody know? Integrity, yeah. And the D? Yeah, the D is for determination, and the E, Chris, does anybody know? Empathy, yep, empathy. All right, so anyways, the daily routine, just like any other class, you walk in, you sit down, you get ready to go. You need to use the bathroom, raise your hand, you need to talk to teacher, step into the queue. All right? Or raise your hand before you get into the queue. So once we get in and get settled, the first thing that I will do with you each day is check the updates. What if a student is absent, Chris? Should they still do this? They should still do this. Yeah, okay. So kids, even if you're if you're in class live with me, if you're absent or if you're a GM Cyber student taking my course, you should check updates daily. That's what I will do each day when I come into school. I get in front of you, I say, okay, here goes the updates. Now, this will tell you what you are expected to do for the day. Updates, what you're expected to do for the day. Now, some days there'll be more work, and other days there will be less work, but it tells you what you should accomplish that day. There will usually be a pre-teaching video which explains the agenda for the day and introduces you to a math concept or math material to be learned at a future date, usually within the next day or two. Okay? Chris, they look a little confused about pre-teaching. Should I go into that now? Oh, wait until later? Okay. Now, the other thing that when you look into updates, look for the important hashtag or number symbol in front of the assignment, because this helps you find it easily in PowerSchool, Schoology, and Materials folder where you will actually complete it. Okay? So you look for that hashtag in the updates, and it tells you what assignments are going to be important that you have to complete. And then you can find them real easy in Materials, you can complete them, then you can find them easily in PowerSchool and see how well you did on them, okay? Now, if you are absent or you are cyber schooling, read the update, then watch the pre-teaching video, and then do the work. Chris, do you want to show them right now, or will you show them Schoology later? Okay, all right, well, anyways, let's see. So first we come in, we take a seat, then as a class we're going to read the updates in Schoology, and if you're not here, you're still going to take a seat and do the updates. Now, the second thing we will do each day is a pre-teaching video or an actual lesson. So in other words, that pre-teaching video, so I'll get up there, I'll go over the updates. It might actually be a video if we're not in school. But once we go over the agenda, all right, if you are in class live, you will be encouraged to take notes and engage in the learning process. So this pre-teaching video, which is a part of the updates, okay, on the update page, you will watch it. Sometimes we will watch it in class. Sometimes you will watch it at home on your own because we're not in school, okay? But you should be taking notes and engaging in the learning process. So this pre-teaching stuff, it'll be a video or it will be me live being captured video, okay? Now, you're gonna interact like a real student at that point. This is a quick lesson designed to teach a skill you will be learning about the next day or two. So, we'll come in, I'll go over the agenda, the update, then we will actually watch the pre-teaching video, which is a part of the update, and you'll learn, okay? Now, you're not going to get any assignment for this pre-teaching video, okay? This pre-teaching video or this pre-learning lesson might be a lab, it might be a game, something like that, okay? Chris, should I point out anything else related to this? Do they have any questions at this point? Do you need to pause the video? Okay. Anyways, let's get going then. The third thing we will do each day is let you work. So now, if you can kind of picture in your head what's going on here. You're going to come in, you sit down. I will come to the front board. I will look on Schoology with you at the update. There'll be a video that I will pre-teach you or make in front of you, but it'll cover some concepts you're going to learn about. And now, the third thing that you're going to do each day, I'm just going to let you work independently. This is when you complete the assignments in the materials folder. Okay, so on Schoology, the first thing you have to worry about is checking the update page. Then, once you read that, you'll see those hashtag numbers for the assignments, which are posted in the materials page. And then you just open them up and you get started on them. This is where you manage your own workload, okay? So as I monitor you and provide one-on-one help, you will be working independently, okay? Do they have any questions about that, Chris? Do they look like they're understanding it? Okay, yeah, maybe we'll show them Schoology when this is done. Now, okay, remember, when you work independently, the hashtag numbers in updates will tell you the work you're doing from the folder, okay? So, come in, sit down, we go over the agenda, pre-teach a little something, then you begin working independently, okay? Now, the fourth thing that you might reach is enrichment. What exactly is an enrichment, Chris? Oh, the fun stuff usually. Okay, all right, so anyways, so if you get done with your workload and you have nothing to do in class, chances are you'll be assigned an enrichment activity, okay? This is only done if all your required work is completed for that day in days past. So if you want to do the enrichment activity, it may be a puzzle page, it might be a video showing you something interesting, it might be actually working from your Connects kit. And each of you, I'm hoping I can give each and every one of you an individual Connects kit so that when COVID lifts, the restrictions lift later in the year, we can actually work cooperatively to begin building stuff like that. Okay? So, if you get all your work done, you'll be able to do enrichment. Some days I might not get enrichment posted, and then you can actually work on other activities for other classes. Okay? Now, often this will be a Connects assignment because that's what I'm kind of into. And they are not easy, and they must be done with great accuracy. Is accuracy going to be really important for enrichment, Chris? Yeah. Enrichment is going to be done independently, so you don't get a lot of help with it if you make it that far, and so it's going to be tough, and you got to be really accurate when you do stuff with it in it. Now, enrichment is based on completion and proficiency of the curriculum. In other words, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get enrichment. What does it mean by completion, Chris? Oh, getting all their work done. What does it mean by proficiency? I don't think they know. Oh, they do know. Yeah, proficiency means all your work's in and you are scoring passing grades. That's what proficiency means, okay? Now, enrichment is fun, but not fun, because this accuracy stuff really comes into play, all right, when you're doing enrichment. And we'll talk more about that as the year goes on, but I'm really hoping that if you get your work done by the end of the day, you can get into the Connects kit or the M-Gears kits, and we can begin building and preparing for the amusement park that we do each year, okay, which we didn't do last year, sadly. All right, so anything else, Chris? Do they have any questions? All right, we're going to continue. Now, let me show you kind of what the week will look like based on the daily routine. Or better yet, maybe I'll show them Schoology. Let's go to Schoology, okay? And let's put in Schoology here. Come on. Technology is a wonderful thing when it works. Schoology, here we go. So each day I'm going to open Schoology just like this. Okay? Now, let's pretend we are in course number 1. I'm going to give you an example here. Okay? Now, this is the materials folder, but I'm going to go to updates. Okay? Now, it's going to, as it loads up here, okay, what we will see here, okay, and it might be kind of hard to see. I'll bring it on. Now, we're all right. For example, okay, what we see here is it says each update will have the date, Tuesday, September 2nd, 2020. Homework, nothing unless you need to make up work, okay? So there's no homework. And then the agenda for today. So the first thing we will do is go over this agenda. Okay, notice there's a video, a pre-teaching video. That pre-teaching video that I talked about is a part of the agenda. Okay, it's a part, so as you read the agenda, then you're going to watch that video. Okay, sometimes I'll make this video live and then push it out to the cyber kids for the day. So the first thing it says, as a class, we will go over the daily pre-teaching video for topic 1-2, properties of operations. If you are absent, please look below for the link and watch the video on your own. So it says right there, there's the pre-teaching video. It's going to pre-teach topic 1-2. That means at some point you're going to learn the information in 1-2. All right? But you're not going to be tested on it today. It's just going to be kind of a live lesson. This lets me cover the information live with you or preloaded with a video, depending on what circumstances are. And then the next day or the day or two afterwards, you get to learn it again on your own, okay, with another video process. So anyways, here's the agenda. We'll go over the pre-teaching and the agenda. Students will complete topic 1-1 Daily Common Core And then students will please watch the topic 1.1, an introduction to exponents video. Notice that we have a little hashtag right there. That hashtag tells us that when you go to materials, okay, when you go to materials, there it is, hashtag number 2, an introduction to the exponent. So these hashtags will be in the daily updates. So right now it says hashtag number 3, topic 1.1 practice. All right, so that was assigned on September 2nd, 2020. So if we go back into updates, we should see that that's something we have to complete as a part of the agenda. And sure enough, there it is. Okay, oops. Sure enough, there it is. Okay, so if we hit more, it says students will watch the number 2 video. And then students, please complete the number 3 topic 1.1 practice on Schoology. Now notice that we're covering 1.1 information and 1.2 information. This is pre-teaching, this is teaching again. So you get information twice, which parents kind of like because then it eliminates confusion and it's explained different 2 times for the kids, okay? But anyways, it then says complete topic 1.1 practice on Schoology. These are also the practice pages. These are the PDFs, so if we don't have hard copies to give you, okay, we can open it up as a PDF, okay? Which is really, really nice because then even if you don't have the worksheet, you have the worksheet and you can still do it at home, okay? So really, when we can't give you paper right now because of COVID and the pandemic, you still get the entire worksheet. This is also available online. Okay. All right, so anything else with the updates, Chris, that I need to talk about? Okay, all right, so each day they come in, you go over the updates. At some point, you're working as a group, and then they work independently, right? All right, so this would be independent. This stuff down here are PDFs, in case they need the worksheet, right? And this is usually the daily video, which includes information about a lesson that's to come, right? Okay. Can we get out of Schoology now, Chris? Okay, yeah, let's get out of that. Close that out. All right, let's see. Oh, do you think they want to know what a whole week will look like? Okay. All right, so kids, this is what a week will look like, all right? This is Sunday, obviously, and Saturday, and you're in school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What's that, Chris? What's that? This blue line, is the workload, okay? That's the workload. So it means that, yeah, on Monday, you're going to have a lot of work. But by Friday, they're going to have very little work, huh? Yeah, if they do their work and they're not absent. Okay, so anyways, Chris, have you been doing it like this for a while? Is this new for COVID? Oh, so this is how you've been doing it. So you've been completely digital even before COVID. Oh, cool. Anyway, well, I'll get going again. You want me to keep going? Yeah, all right. Now, anyway, so this is what your week will look like. On Monday, after we go over the updates, you will get into that work on your own. You might have vocabulary to do, okay? Which can be done in about 10 minutes if you use your time wisely. Then you have a daily Common Core review, which might take you about 15 minutes to do if you use your time wisely. So then, okay, that's almost half of the whole 75 minutes, 70 minutes right there. You still have notes to take on a video for a concept. Those will probably take you about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, okay? And at this point in time, you might not be finished. In other words, this might actually be homework for the day, this last assignment. And that is usually going to be a practice page. Chris, they look kind of worried about this workload. Oh, tell them about Tuesday. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. Let's say you come in on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we might not do vocabulary. We might just do computation on Tuesday. And then you'll do notes on Tuesday. And then you'll do practice page on Tuesday. So that means that you only have 3 assignments on Tuesday. Well, what about this part, Chris? That becomes your flex time, all right? So on Tuesday, if you get all 3 of your assignments done, you have flex time. That means that you can do enrichment if it's assigned. If you were sick on Monday, you can do makeup work in school. I can help you with stuff. Or you might get assigned remediation because your grades aren't as good as they could be, or you might need a little extra help. All right? So all of this becomes flex time, okay, which is kind of neat. So then we move on to the daily routine, and then by Wednesday, they might, after you go over the agenda, have some notes to take and a practice page. And if they're all caught up, that gives you almost an entire half a day to begin working on your skills related to building these things. Okay? So this is how your week will work. And you can see how your workload is going to decrease. Okay? What, Chris? What about Friday if they have all their work? Yeah, kids. You know what? If you have all your work done by Friday, I will almost always try to put in place some sort of enrichment activity that you can do for, kind of learning more about math in a more hands-on, constructive way. Okay? So, any questions so far? Chris, is there anything I forgot? Oh, do I post all the assignments for the week? Well, yeah, sometimes I will post an entire week's worth of work. And I've actually had kids in years past who would, if I posted all my work for the following week, if I posted it on Friday before I went home, there were kids that would do all the week's work on Saturday and Sunday, and they would have enrichment the entire time. I have had kids do that. And we built this huge mega coaster, and I really think we're going to be able to get to do that this year, even with COVID, where kids would just work on Connects and roller coaster the entire week. But again, that required what, Chris? Yeah, it requires you to get all your work done and get it done well. Okay? Anything else you want to go over with them, Chris? You want to pause the video to answer any questions? She looks a little confused, but I don't know if she's going to raise her hand or not. Yeah, and I don't know what he's thinking. You don't need, I don't, okay, well. All right, so keep going. All right, well, here we go. Now, Parker Pride is a part of our daily routine, okay? P stands for what? You want to call, oh, good. Positive. Kids, be positive for not only yourself, but for others, okay? This is a really weird environment to be learning in, okay? But be positive. Even when you're sitting there and you're angry, you're frustrated, you don't understand something, teacher can't get to you because of social distancing, whatever. Try to be positive, okay? That is a big part of making this all work. Respect, okay? Respect yourself and others. A lot of times when we talk about respect, we're talking about others, but sometimes you have to remember, respect yourself. Have faith in yourself. Don't be too tough on yourself. Respect the process, okay? We're doing the best we can. Mr. Buto, Mr. Whitford, Mr. Scaletta, and all the other teachers please have respect for what they're trying to do, even if you get kind of goofy, weird stuff going on, okay? Especially with technology. Integrity. This is going to be a big one because you have to do what's right and you have to be honest. This is going to come into play when, if we have to shut down and go completely online, you're going to have to show some integrity in getting things done. And you're going to have to be honest with yourself and say, are you doing the best you can? Okay? Determination. I think that speaks for itself. This isn't going to be easy, but really, kids, pre-pandemic, my class pretty much was run like this the whole time, and the kids did great, and I know we're going to do great this year with it, okay? Empathy. Show a little empathy and sympathy and understanding for others. Try to be flexible and supportive if a teacher's video doesn't load, or if there's a mistake in a video, a typo, an error. Have a little bit of empathy for the teachers, the instructors, the bus drivers, and for your classmates and yourself. This isn't going to be like a normal school year, and some of you do really, really well when you're live with the teacher, but when you have to do it digitally, it gets really hard and confusing. Don't be too tough on yourself. Kind of like show a little empathy for yourself, okay? Anything else, Chris? That's it? Okay, you're going to keep going and explain to them? All right, well, I'm going to put my mask on, and I have talked enough, and I'm going to get out of here. All right. Okay, well, I guess that's that. How did they do? Oh, it's still on. Any questions? All right, I'm out of here. All right, I'm out of here. I'll just turn off the camera while I put this away. Okay, bye.